Okay. Good morning. 9:50 a.m. Title Tuesday starts now in 9 minutes. I'm going to play one warm-up game. Yeah, only time for one warm-up game. So here we go. And today I'm going to play this this new repertoire for white and black, E3 and E6. Ooh, maybe not supposed to allow that. Still looks okay. Hello to people joining. Hello Twitch and YouTube. Good to see everyone. What do I want to do? I'm moving a little bit too slowly here. That's why it's a warm-up game. I have to remember how the pieces move. Okay, let's castle. Actually, can I take this way? Castle is bishop d6. I don't like what I'm doing here. Maybe this move. Should actually be okay. I have the f-file. I have this plan of bishop d3, maybe? Playing a fellow IM. Okay, I want to play this. And not the happiest position. Try and work with this though. Hmm. Playing for a win, despite my time situation. Bad decisions lead to better stories. Check. It's just a draw. Or is it? Ah, okay. Good game. Good game. I was one move away from drawing, or 2 moves away from drawing. What to do? I got my heart rate up, but my watch is dead, so it's charging. I'll put the heart rate monitor on later. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have just repeated for a draw, given the time situation. Trading rooks was not the best option. Probably could have taken the pawn first. Good game, though. Fun game to start the stream. So, tournament starts in about 90 seconds. 482 players. Oh, I forgot to change the category on Twitch. Did I? Yeah. I saw a comment in Twitch chat, new category of Scrabble. Or new version of Scrabble. Let's change this to chess. Okay. I was streaming Scrabble about 14 hours ago. Also, thank you, Cassandra Pandora.
Good luck, Eric.
Happy 7 months. Appreciate that. So, yeah, this is the first of 2 Title Tuesdays. I do plan to stream the afternoon one, which is 3 p.m. US Central Time. During games, I will hide chat on my end, but people can still chat if they want. We are on the usual 10-second delay. And yeah, the goal today is to play my new opening repertoire. So the French and Dutch for both colors. So as black, I'll play e6 every game. As white, I'll play e3 every game. And we'll see how it goes. Last couple weeks, I was playing e6 as black. But I haven't tried this e3 repertoire as white in Title Tuesday. Okay, so I'm expecting g3. What most title players play. Oh, h3. But white wants this. Pretty sure we covered this at some point. Still go for this sort of thing. The bishop on b4. I guess h3 was also just preparing to be solid. I'm feeling comfortable. I wanted c5, but I think I can just take and take. G5 is lingering. Maybe White wants G4. E5 ideas now. I'm feeling very comfortable. Kind of dreaming of like E5 and F4. Bishop helps support the knight. Oh, taking on F2 is tempting. How to do this? I have one connect 4. I want to open the F file and maybe the E file. If takes, I hit the rook. And takes rook b2. What am I doing? Queen h4. Rook e8. Interesting. I'll just keep improving. All my pieces are happy. I'll have some purpose in life. There's some idea of like take, and then e4 to win back the piece. There's no huge rush. C5 is kind of tempting. C5, D5. How to do this? Yeah, this might be the way to go. Just win some pawns and simplify. If king takes, I take with double check. Actually interesting. Takes, king f2. I take on c3. And queen c3. I might not be winning back the piece. Doing very well on time though. Okay, so here I have this. I will win the knight now. After the game, I'll analyze king takes e3. It's kind of nifty. The knight still can't really move because I check and do things. I take and then this is coming. Bishop's hit and the pawn is pressured. that I forgot about. B5. Hmm. Maybe not the best technique, but getting the job done. Okay.
Good luck today, Eric.
Thank you. Thank you, Russman. So that was the first game. Feel good game. Felt pretty well in control throughout. I was kind of expecting G4 when White played H3 so early. But I guess they were just preparing this the bishop development. So yeah, this is some nice harmony in the middle game. Engine already prefers black quite early. Apparently I had G5 sooner. Wow, I could have just pawn stormed it immediately and not castled. Maybe should have been more aggressive. Yeah, it took a while to win. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken like takes and then rook e3, and white is pretty paralyzed here. This would have been maybe a bit more sadistic for black. Anyway, let me update the score. 1 out of 1. If I'm white next game, I will play e3 on move 1, and we'll either have reverse Dutch or reverse French. Oh hey, thank you, Seth Foster. Appreciate the super chat. $5 super chat. It's a great title Tuesday so far. I'll try and keep it up. It says no games going. Sometimes it just doesn't load. Not sure what's happening here. Here we go. Okay. Next game, Pawn e3. Actually playing a lower rated player, which means I was maybe on the cusp of playing up there. F4? Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have played bishop b5, but it's too late now. The bishop e7. Oh, actually, I was supposed to play queen e2. Oops. Yeah, still getting this opening into muscle memory. I'll still have some similar ideas to last game. Yeah, this idea of g5 is pretty well restricted because of the bishop. Did we trade? Just queen here. Keeping tension. Black is not really wanting to take. Maybe bishop takes, but then okay, I'll take back with knight. There's c4. What to do here? King h1. g5 runs into takes and takes. Does e4 work? It's confusing, but it might work. I don't see how black saves a piece. I'm deflecting the bishop away from defending the knight. But if takes, and black throws in this, I take, and then both bishops are attacked. There's takes and takes and takes and takes and takes and takes, but I'll be up a piece in the end. If knight here, I'll get 2 minor pieces for rook. Oh, forgot about that move. Wait, can I take with knight? I guess black is not losing material. Now I can take the bishop. I could also take the knight first. This still looks good. Take some bishop e6 or bishop g4. Huh. But it's still a fight. That was one big trade. Want to get the other rook in. I'm up a pawn. I do want to push these outside pass pawns. Take this rook here. And taking was also possible. Taking g4 maybe. A rook e7 I can trade. Okay, this should be pretty routine. Although e4 is coming. Check. Have to be a little bit careful. E4 I can just ignore and keep pushing. Okay, here it's even easier. Okay. Another success with the Dutch attack. Basically a bird opening. This is actually called the Van Krujis opening. Probably not pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, bird's opening Dutch variation. Maybe I should have played this before black can play a6. And then I kind of regretted not playing this idea, like queen e2, keep the bishop here and then go for the quick g4. But it works out. 2 out of 2. So I'll almost certainly play up next game. And I'll likely be black, so get ready for another Dutch or French. It is nice though, like just kind of knowing what opening to expect every game. Like every game I'm gonna play is either gonna be a French or Dutch. Unless my opponent does something weird, like I don't know how they can prevent French and Dutch. Like knight f3 is still e6 and then f5 or d5 comes. We'll watch a game. Ouch. Oop. A classic rook versus bishop. Okay, games are wrapping up. Keep it on this one. Why don't you try some American opening? I tried. I did make a video, I think it was a couple of years ago for 4th of July on there's some American variation in the Sicilian. It's not good though. So I don't think I'll do it again for the upcoming 4th of July. Well, black has plenty of time. Okay. Next game starting soon. There we go. Oh, I played this person in World Rapid Blitz. And they beat me, so try and get revenge. I should have played B3, maybe. I don't know. Let's play a Stonewall? Yeah, this F5 idea was not part of my lesson with Avatik, but I saw this idea recently in some similar positions. Actually from the black side, like this reverse sort of structure. Probably E4. But this is no longer resembling a Stonewall. D5. Maybe A3. Preventing take knight B4. So preventing this move. It's a good move. Not exactly the move I wanted to play, but I defend this and cover this. If knight F4, I probably take it. Then queen E2. What to do? B3. Not sure what to do here. This is kind of sad, but relieve some pressure. Trying to induce this so knight G4 can eventually come. Bishop H6, queen G3 probably. Now I'm threatening this. Risky. Threatening this, though. Also, this makes the bishop happier. Ah, I missed c4. But c4, knight f6? Take. Maybe it's okay. What's happening? Bishop or knight take, I take the rook. If rook takes, I take and hit the bishop. And the pawn's hanging. Okay, let's go. The tactics were in my favor there. 3 out of 3. Nice upset win over Grandmaster. Couldn't really ask for a better start. Every game too, playing the same opening weapon. This was a little bit different of a structure because Vak prevented me from fianchettoing early. I guess with this move order, like if I play b3, then there's e5, and it's just a different line, and I can't play f4. But I still got something, I think, decently reasonable. f5 is... not sure if it's the best move. Maybe e4 is playable even. Okay, f5 is actually the best move. Yeah, because one of the points is, like, black wants to play knight d7, e5, so this kind of slows black down. I was actually studying this position yesterday, but from reverse colors. So here there'd be an extra tempo with this move, and then pushing that pawn would still be the response. Position is, I guess, equal according to the engine. Oh, a3 is not necessary. Ah. So I was a little bit scared of like allowing takes, knight b4, bishop e1, bishop a6. So for example, let's say like king h1. There's takes, knight b4 here, bishop a6. And then black gets a lot of initiative. But instead of playing a3, I could have played queen e2, which allows takes, knight b4, but then... oh, wait, what? No, I still can't play bishop b1 because there's bishop a6. So I have to take with knight, okay. Maybe a slightly more active way of playing. Anyway, I'm going to play up next game. Should probably mentally prepare. I do just want to check this this tactical sequence though. Yeah, c4 is a blunder, missing this threat. To be honest, I didn't really see c4 coming when I initially played e5, but when I played e5, the whole idea was to set up knight f6. So I'm trying to climb back to 2800 to 2771. Thank you earlier to Orange X Duck. Subbing for 2 months. Appreciate it. Okay, my watch is half charged. Has enough juice to hopefully sustain the heart rate. One game going. Wow, crazy position. Should be a draw. Both sides have winning chances, though. Okay, there's my heart rate. If anything, black is maybe the one playing for the win. There's already a fortress. Black can start maybe trying to push the pawn. Oh, king f6 checkmate. Now the pawn is takeable. Oh, I could have taken the pawn. Thank you. Yes, it's Iris. Happy 16 months. And both players living on increment. Thank you to Zwingy. Happy 3 months. Wait, what happened? What happened to White's queen? Oh no, White's queen. Okay, black wins. What a game. I'm tied for first with a lot of big names playing Mendonca. There we go. B4. Oh, I should have played E5. I play F5? Okay, let's just have a fresh position of chess. I'll do my setup. Ooh, I could take. It's kind of interesting. And then like C6, D5. Revert to a stone wall. Also D5 immediately. It's interesting. Let's be normal. This bishop E7 castle. I'm not really getting any attacking potential here. What to do? Maybe 94? This bishop's not so thrilled with the current state of things. I have A5. Might lose a pawn, but probably okay with that. Oh wow. Knight A6, my bishop gets trapped. Queen E8 maybe. Wait, I have to be really careful. Queen D8. There's bishop A6. I'm not sure what to do. Look at this. I'm gonna lose A5. So C6, bishop C8, queen D2, knight A6, bishop A5, bishop D8. Knight will come to C5. It looks playable. Also looks sad though. Down a minute too. Okay, now queen d2 loses this pawn. There's two attackers now. Wouldn't mind trading a pawn for a pawn. Whoa. Nice move. Take and then d6. It's kind of a problem. We just trade though? E5's falling. Ay. Unless queen d5, bishop e6 takes. Do I have anything there? No, then my rook is hit. I think I have to play knight e6. Oh, it's so sad. A4 is still hanging, but a5 is also hanging. What to do? I'll still fight. No! Oh, I froze up. I saw this as a threat, and I saw this, and then I couldn't find a move. I thought I was playing safe, but maybe I have to play this. But then still check and take, and am I just losing here? Ah, h5. Oh, sad finish. Sad finish. Good game though. I had my chances. Somehow survived what looked to be like a very, very bad position. Bishop takes e5 was very strong. Around here... Yeah, the engine just says it's completely winning for white. Maybe it wasn't so simple. White gradually kind of lost the thread. Oh yeah, here there's rook a6, and then eventually bishop d5, and I'm pinned in all directions. Okay, at least we have a break. Or that was round 4, so I'm 3 out of 4. How's it going, Axer typo? Ah. Yeah, it's not the best feeling losing on time in a position that was actually objectively equal. Oh, knight d3 also would have been playable, really. Is check? I guess it's a situation where white can't defend this. Like, white can check, but I can even allow bishop d5 check, really. This looks super scary. But white can never, like, check me and then defend f2. Which is kind of interesting. Thank you, Bambi, earlier for the bits. It was still a good tournament. I won my first 3. This game was a good fight. To be honest, like, if I didn't pre-move e6, I'd probably play e5 here. E5 is considered to be the best move against the Polish. And the line goes bishop b2, bishop takes b4, bishop takes e5, knight f6. Black is doing very fine. Oh, thank you earlier to S7IJN for the $5 super chat. $5 for good luck. I needed a little bit more good luck that game in order not to flag and find the best move.
Love your coffee mug.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually drinking tea. This is oolong tea. I have to treat every blunder as a gambit. Thank you to Shmeeny. Appreciate it. Yeah, when I had the lesson with Avatik and he taught me like the French and the Dutch, we didn't actually cover the Polish. We covered a little bit.
I also drink coffee
about this
daily out
and
of my
this.
own Oh My Queen mug.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Happy 33 months to Cake June. I'm pretty sure Chessmood has a course on the Polish. But they might have a course on like the miscellaneous openings, which should include the Polish and B3. I'm getting some lag. Let me check this position. I was first pondering this move, but I think I made the right decision. Yeah, this is really laggy. What's happening? I had this issue like after one of the Title Tuesdays a couple of weeks ago. But during, at least it's analysis. At least it's not during a game. Yeah, the interface seems like really slow and clunky. Maybe it's the engine running? I'm gonna not use the engine, even though I want to. I should probably just have a Lichess window open to bring my games there to analyze. Yeah, actually, I reached out to like chess.com support to ask about a few issues with Proctor, because a big issue last week was like my second camera disconnecting. And then I also asked them about the lag. They mentioned that like after the tournament, like the recording of my screen, I think like the recording uploads, which might cause some lag, but maybe it also happens during or on breaks. But it does seem kind of unique to Title Tuesday. Okay, let's cancel all the things I have open. I'm really hoping the lag doesn't persist for the next game though. Let me try and find this break timer. Okay, we have about a minute until next game. See the standings here. No longer tied for first. I'm tied for 41st. My tie breaks are good because I played a couple GMs. The tie breaks don't really matter that much. A lot of people with 3 points. I'll probably play down, but it might be close. Actually, I'll probably play up. Yeah, I'll probably play up. Okay, here we go. Playing up. Playing this person. Okay, lag seems to be gone, which is good. Okay, McCutcheon Gambit time. Oh, let's, what is this sign? Also, thanks for the super chat. I think it's C6. I remember setting this from the white side, and Queen D8. Maybe it's this first? Like B6, etc. Should be 7. Not the most aggressive approach, but it's something. Mhm. Bishop G5 is kind of tempting. I'm gonna go for C5 eventually. Takes F4. Okay, let's just try and make do with this. F4, Queen H4. Looking at g3, queen h5. a5. I might get squeezed here. White has a good French setup. I still have my bad French bishop. But at least maybe I can trade it. Take. Also queen g5. There's queen d3, rook a7. f6, yeah. Queen g3 maybe? In some trouble here. Let's keep it closed. I'll play h5 and queen h6. Try and do something on the queen side. Queen b5, queen c2 maybe? I'll play this. Almost getting mated. h7. There's also this. I'm in trouble. I'm trying something. I don't know what this position is. Oh, h5 falls. Take. Oh, it's so sad. I was hoping for rook h8, but okay, let's just resign. Oh, that's rough. Games like this, there's usually like big lessons to take away, though. Oh wow, Sir Ripoff Maple, $100 super chat says thank you for showing us your games and improving my chess. Oh, that's super kind. Really, really appreciate that. Also helps soothe the pain of whatever this last game was. Yeah, my opponent was prepared for this. I've only encountered a few players who know this move a3. But the idea is it does prevent bishop b4, which is the main idea after takes. Bishop b4, this is the McCutcheon gambit. I think I did what I'm supposed to do. Knight d7. It doesn't look that amazing, like undeveloping the queen. But at least it's somewhat solid. Engine says it's almost equal here. Yeah, knight f8. Knight f8 is the type of move I played when, like, I'm really not sure what to do. b5 was kind of interesting. Gee, b5 makes a lot of sense because if I get in b4, it would be nice to get the bishop to b4. Knight a2 is a hard move to play. So let's say like b5, queen e3, b4, and then it's a game. Okay. Yeah, big thank you again to Serve Maple. I just realized I can heart and like the super chat. So again, if you're just joining, it's Title Tuesday. I've played 3 GMs so far. I've beaten one of them. I lost to 2 of them, including this last game. And yeah, every game I'm playing e6 is black, e3 is white. Some of these games we might see the downside of this opening repertoire, especially against very strong players who are deeply prepared. But I'm still trying to make these opening weapons work. And I think I'll do the same for the second Title Tuesday. Just trying to get more experience. This is usually the case when you learn a new opening. Very often you'll struggle initially with some of the positions, and then over time you'll get more experience and things will become more kind of second nature. Okay, so e3. So reverse Dutch again. G6. So this is going to be reverse Stonewall, or just a Stonewall. Yeah, guess I don't have to say reverse. I think we looked at similar positions where I just take. I'll go for this idea. E5. I'm scared of f6. f6 bishop h4 maybe. I do want to play queen h5 as soon as possible and attack. Actually considering bishop h4 first. Prevents queen g5.
Hey Eric. Currently rated 1900 on Lee Chess. I was wondering if you had any good books to recommend or training tracks. Thanks for all the amazing content you've brought to chess.
Oh, thank you. I'll answer the question after this game. Oh, did I blunder? Oh no, I blundered. Or did I? Wait, I have takes and rook f3? Ugh. I missed that takes, my queen's attack, queen g5, there's my g6. I think I have to just try this and hope it works. I'm not immediately seeing the defense for black. There's bishop f2, king h1, queen h4. The bishop f2, I think I just take. Oh, there's still bishop f2. I think king f1, knight c3. Wait, I have this move too. Probably start with this. This is interesting. Getting some spicy situation. I want to remove this and then checkmate. Expecting maybe queen f8, but then I do win back a piece. Yeah, bishop is trapped. Like queen f8, queen h5. Can I get away with this? There's a beautiful line. Queen g7, take, king f8, rook g3 traps a queen. This might be winning for white. I guess there's h6 though and king h7. But I'm keeping queens on the board. Still a strong looking attack. What a crazy position. Bishop is just chilling. I have to take. Okay, g4. Let's attack. Rook wants to come in. This makes sense. f5, take. Running mate. Black is stuck. Black is very stuck. This rook is stuck forever. How do I win? And the other rook is tied down. Wait, I think I just win with my king. It's a hilarious position. It's never a stalemate either, because this rook has a legal move. I'll take with pawn. Okay. Oh, that was such a feel-good game. Pretty rare type of concept, just to completely paralyze the opponent. But this construction makes both rooks paralyzed. This rook extra paralyzed, but this rook is stuck to defending the 8th rank. The king is stuck. So I had all the fun on the queen side. Yeah, I wanted to play queen f6 sooner. It's still probably fine in this position. But this would allow takes h5, and then the rook actually finds some life. My pawn could be weak. This might not even be winning. Still better for white, though. Let me update the score. Uh, 4 out of 6. So I'll probably play like another strong player. I could play out next game. Okay, there's one game going this round. Wow, it's a draw. Yeah, this should somehow be winning for black, but okay, here we go. I'm playing down. I'm black. Let's play. Let's pre-move e6. Oh, we didn't cover this. This is what chess mood recommends for white. What am I supposed to do? Knight f6. Supposed to take, I think. And then is there e5 or c5? I remember some like bishop e7 delaying c5. Opponents using chess mood repertoire against me. I actually played this as white briefly last year in Beal. Let's take with knight. Get some position. Knight a4. Knight e4 as well. I'll go for this. What to do? Takes. Queen c7. I want to develop the bishop and neutralize this bishop. I have this move. Knight d4. Hitting this and this. I think knight d4 is forced. And rook d8, bishop b2. I really want to punish white, but you just have to develop probably. A5, knight c6. Take. Queen g5. So threatening this. E5, e4 is one idea. Hmm. Not sure about this. I just lost a pawn. I have the bishop pair. Knight c5 is coming. Ay. This. I'm in time. Wait, what's happening? I just win material. Rook's not defended. So unfortunate. Mate. Going after this. Playing for a win. Oh, that was so stressful. That was so stressful. How did I win that? Down the pawn, getting completely crushed. But the bishop proved its dominance. I also blundered rook e6 when I played this. Like white's probably it's actually still a draw, but yeah, white would survive if they found this move. Oh man. Thank you, Positional Fumble. Happy 5 months. Oh, thank you also for the bits. I appreciate it. Okay. Up to 2772 of the palindrome rating. Yeah, I wonder if Chessmood has a course how to deal with bishop d3. Because they have a very extensive course for white, which I've watched a bit of. But I I need to find a weapon against this from the black side. This game I was kind of just improvising. I think bishop e7 is okay. Thank you, Jonath XX. Appreciate the prime sub. Oh, knight e5. Ah, yeah, maybe this is a nice idea to try and punish the bishop on f3. And eventually recapture with the bishop. And what if white takes? I assume take first. The black's down a pawn, but good compensation. White's pawns are weak. Okay. I'm 5 out of 7. Next game will be starting soon. Yeah, the things are sometimes slow to update. So I am. Oh, let me update the score. 5 out of 7. Not 65 out of 7. I'm tied for top 50. Oh, there's one game going. Wow. My best score ever in Dial Tuesday is 8.5 out of 11. Video is on YouTube. Happened earlier this year. I think in February. I guess I'm still in contention to get my best score ever. Wow. White's gonna win. Wait. Yeah, white's winning. Okay. Next game. Playing Zhigalko. I don't think I've played the French against Zhigalko ever. Usually play Sicilian against him, so I don't know his repertoire. He usually plays e4. Yep. Wonder if he's prepared for this. I thought this was already like very comfortable for black. I'm not going to play c5. I'll develop like this. Ideal setup is knight f5, bishop b7, king d7, h5, g5, queen g8, etc. It's good to see him thinking. That's interesting. I'll just continue to do my thing. I might still go for g5. If g4, there's knight h4. There's also knight h6. Go for this. We might see take bishop a3. Then queen g5 maybe. e6 h6. Exactly what I want to do. I still want to play like king d7 this and push the g pawn. Might be hard to achieve though. And there's this idea too, just to trade queens and play very positionally. If ever a4, I can take knight c4. Okay, so there's two ideas. One position idea, one more aggressive idea. Let's be aggressive. French attack. Wouldn't mind if takes, because then f-file opens and I have h5 ideas. Rook g1's coming. This is kind of sneaky. Threatening to take, and if takes, I have the in-between move. Not sure about this. Take. F5 almost work. Let's try it. I miss queen g6. I messed up. That was a nice looking position. I had such a good time advantage too. Yeah, I honestly miss queen g6. Otherwise, it's a bit awkward for white to defend the pawn. It was actually kind of impressive that this works, but yeah, white, as we saw in the game, white's able to sacrifice a bishop. Good game though. I don't think this game was determined by the opening at all. Yeah, engine will usually give white a slight edge in these structures because of the space advantage. I have anything clear though. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have probably improved the knight. The knight usually serves a restrictive role. I wasn't really looking to play knight c8. Engine likes rook a g8. Preparing to open the file. Yeah, again, if you're just joining, it's Title Tuesday. I've played 8 rounds so far. This is a weekly tournament for title players on chess.com. And it's been going well. 5 out of 8. I've played many Grandmasters actually. And I'm playing a new opening repertoire too, so still getting experience. I'm having fun with the new opening weapons. I see the comment from Mike P. Sergei Zhigalko is a guy that inspired GM Avo to think of this French attack. Really? Like the whole concept, or maybe a specific line? I mean, the position that we got is like very, very close to what I covered, or what we covered in our lesson. Like this exact configuration with eventually king d7. Of course, we didn't cover white's pawn coming to h5, which I guess was maybe a decent position idea. Oh, the engine likes g6 here, which looks weakening, but it does challenge the pawn, and I guess it's nice having the bishop on f8 still to discourage pawn h6. So if g4... Okay, so this is just playable. Take, take. It looks a little bit scary, but like everything might become locked down. It might just turn into a draw. There's a question, did you have f5 before the rook landed on f3? Let's check. Oh, here. The problem with f5 is there's usually en passant, and then e-file opens in white's favor. So I don't think it's ever good for black. Like f5, let's say here, take, f-file opens, but I think the e-file is more troublesome. Oh, the idea of a6 came to him in a dream. That's funny. It's such a simple concept. I'm actually surprised it's not like more common, but I guess like the traditional French is c5, or French advance for black is c5. Like from a positional sense, bishop d7 a6 does make a ton of sense. Maybe players might look at this at first and think it's very slow. This is the first impression I had, like when I first started looking into this. Ava was showing it. Black does spend a lot of time rather than developing. But yeah, in closed positions, it's sometimes okay to play a bit more slowly because the center doesn't open up. A question about f5 after rook ag1. I played f5 before rook ag1. I thought I was very clever with queen h7. If white's not careful, like let's say white plays some move, rook g1, then I can take, and the queen's undefended, and if takes, I take here with check, and I win a pawn. Four-Way Fork says, I had a dream I was supposed to play Eric in an OTB tournament, and I was so excited, but then I overslept and missed the game. Oh, man. I've had dreams like that, too, where like I'm late to a chess game, I lose by forfeit, and I'm in like a state of panic. Those are nightmares for a chess player. Okay, I'm still top 100. Probably play down next game. Got a couple minutes until next game begins. There's a question, will you become a GM before Gotham Chess? I think the best shot of like me or Levy getting the GM title is for us to wait until we turn 50 and then win the World Senior Championship. Because that's like the one tournament that gives you the GM title if you win it. And then you can bypass the whole process for rating norms. Pretty sure that's how Larry Coffin became a GM. So yeah, but we're both very far away. we both have no norms and a rating below 2400. I think Levy is more ambitious than me. But yeah, maybe there's a chance. I'm not really actively pursuing a title. It's been almost a year since I played a classical event. My last classical event was Norway, August 2024. To be honest, I think I have a better chance becoming a grandmaster in Scrabble than chess. I played an over-the-board Scrabble tournament a few days ago, and I won the bottom section. I went 7 out of 7. My rating went from 1200 something to 1300 something. But to become a Scrabble grandmaster, I think I need a rating of around 2000. So I have a long ways to go. Oh, Fianchetto Club says with a super chat, "Hi Eric, just posted vid of our game a few weeks ago. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Thanks for sharing." Okay, next game. Playing. I was about to play D4 on muscle memory, but still sticking with my repertoire. E3, F4. Reverse Dutch, delayed bird. If G6, I'll play a stonewall. If C5, I'll give a check. And I'll be in time to prevent E5 from happening. Actually, can I... Black might get an E5 if they want. I'm just realizing I'm a little bit slow here. Okay, I'll just do my thing. I'm happy to see this because now, although takes, yeah, G4 is covered. Sometimes you have to watch out for this move, but Queen does defend G4. Yeah, with playing these openings, I have the feeling of being very refreshed. Like taking a break from London and all my black repertoire and just getting fresh positions. Every game, it feels like I have some decent piece harmony. I'm holding off from castling. Like there might be the possibility of pawn storming and keeping my rook on h1, maybe castling kingside, or queenside, I should say. One's taking a lot of time. And to be fair, I'm not sure what I would do as black here. Queen c7, knight f3. Ooh. That makes sense. Knight c4, maybe? Just realizing I should have considered taking. Knight d5 is coming. Oh, I missed queen h4. Okay, but it's okay. Now if I take queen h4, bishop f2 is the line. I could also castle first. More inclined to take first. It does defend this. This would attack both pawns. Calculating 95, h4, queen f5, bishop g3. I think wins a piece. If knight f4, I have bishop g3. Black is testing me. There's queen f6, but still. Queen f4, bishop c5. And g3. Okay, so this line is kind of murky. Repeat once. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. That was just a blind spot. It's still okay. I mean, equal material. There's takes and queen f3. Okay, it's still a fight. Up on time, pawns can expand. Some pressure on that file as well. Don't really want to trade queens. Knight c3, queen g4. Messed up. Really messed up. I'm so sad. Okay. I got lazy there. Also got low on time. Opponent played well towards the end. Yeah, g3. I played g3 out of panic because I was threatening g3 here, but rook f6 actually prevents g3, and I should have yeah, I should have just kept things as is. Maybe move my king. Black is maybe better though. Black is much better. Okay, tough game. I do want to check the opening. Like, am I supposed to play bishop b5 so soon? Because I had a previous game where I played b3. Okay. It's hard to trust the engine with some of these positions. Like c4 is kind of unnatural. But d3 allowed queen c7, knight e5, or queen c7 preparing e5, preventing knight e5. Oh, thank you earlier to Sleepy Lab. Gifting 5, I appreciate that. Who says Happy Canada Day. I did not realize it's Canada Day. I guess that's July 1st. Happy July. Last time I was in Canada was a few years ago. There was a chess.com global championship in Toronto. Okay, moving on. Oh, let me update my score to... What round is this? I have 5 out of 10? No, I have 5 out of 9. Oh, okay, we have a reverse French. So this could be reverse exchange. But then I can do the aggressive attacking setup. Like c3. We might see this and maybe even queenside castling. I haven't committed to queenside castling myself, so I might castle kingside if black shows their cards. Oh, there's takes a g5. It's almost about to blunder there. There's a funny line. Queen c7, queen takes b4, bishop takes with check. Never mind. Now the pawn's attacked. Yeah, so we covered a pretty similar type of structure in the lesson against e4, but this is a reverse version. Thinking a3. So increasing tension. The b pawn is pinned. Should also note it's nice having the help of a file of castling. There might be sacks. Might also be g4, g5 combined with this. I think I just take everything. a7 should fall in the end. Oh, I forgot about that, but I can still take on a7, I think. Wait a minute. Takes. Wow, there's a funny line. Let's do it. It's kind of funny. So takes, queen a1, oh no my rook, but then oh no black's rook, because queen b8, king e7, take. g2 hangs, this hang, f3 might hang in the end defending this, but then h6 hangs. I'll be up a pawn. The crazy line. Black doesn't go into it. I sack. Let's save the rook. Apply some pressure. It's annoying I can't castle, but such is life. e4. Yeah, maybe just g5. If bishop c8, I think I just take on f6 and then go for mate. Wow. Fancy move. Scary move. Take, take. Win a pawn. Actually looks very strong. Hmm. No! Okay. I had mate in one. No! No! I'm freaking out. Oh, it's mate. Okay. Oh, what a funny game. I'm not that upset. Opponent played well. Knight e4 was an incredible move. That might just be worse here, actually. I managed to keep the position alive. Yeah, it's hard to be accurate. Rook takes e6. How does this work? Takes? And then rook h5. I'm so confused. I guess the idea is to eventually sack, but first deflect the queen. And then, oh man. Crazy, crazy lines. Okay, I'm 5 out of 10. Tournament started well. Now it's going through a rough period. I like the position though from the opening. Everything was going swimmingly until it wasn't. I should have just tried to trade queens. I still had this like aggressive mindset. If I'm up a pawn and black wants to like do things, then queen c3 makes a lot of sense. And then queen e3. Oh, bishop h7. And then I either trade queens or chase the queen off the diagonal and I can castle. Okay. Okay, one more game. Oh, there's one game going this round. Ooh. White wins on time. Black had extra bishop. Yeah, it's 1 second increment chess. Do I ditch my new opening repertoire and play a Stafford Gambit? It's very tempting. If e4, I might play e5. Go back to my old opening weapons. It's Stafford Gambit time. It's been so long. Have I played this opponent before? Once. One draw. Oh, this is a fun line. I can take on e4. Takes back, I win the queen. So queen e2 is what most people do. d4 is also playable. I think at d4 I can just castle. Kind of a funny move. The main line is queen e2, bishop f2, queen e2, bishop f2, king d1, f5. And then castle. Still theory. Some random Stafford Gambit prep. Castling loses a knight, but will save the bishop. I thought there's some way to punish this, like bishop g4. Also queen d3, which almost works. I think queen d3 might actually be the best move. Now there's takes king d2, and then queens are off the board. I'm down a knight. I think I've had this position a few times before. Take. It's interesting though. Bishop f5. The rook will come in. It's a very interesting compensation. If knight d2, the king gets hunted. And if bishop takes pawn, then things happen. c4. Knight c3 is coming. But rook f2 is also coming. I'm feeling good. I'm down a knight for 2 pawns, but I have really nice pieces, really nice pawn, which still can't really be taken. Simply rook d8, maybe even rook f2. I didn't really calculate this, but oh, it's almost forced mate, like rook f2, win back material. That prevents potential bishop checks. And rook e1 is likely coming. Check. Trying to find the cleanest way to do this. There's a nice line, rook e1, bishop g2, and then this. And I'll clean up on the second rank. Could even play this first. It's actually not completely over. There. Okay, let's go for the mating attack. Threatening b4 checkmate. Oh, white's threatening mate in 2. I was thinking about playing c5. Be careful. Incredible resistance from my opponent. Am I not gonna win? Oh no. I want to win though. It's a draw. I'm so sad. Let's trade rooks. Okay. Oh, I let that one slip. I let that one slip. At least the tournament's over. At least I didn't lose too. Like this move looks attractive at first to threaten mates, but then black gets mated. Yeah, big kudos to my opponent for having hope in a seemingly hopeless position. It's actually like this. I guess after h6, it's no longer completely winning. Ah, bishop f7 is better. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will return later for the second title Tuesday. Final score is 5.5 out of 10. Not the best finish, but had some fun games. I hope people enjoyed the chess. Oh, there's a question about f3 against Stafford. Yeah, that's one of the best lines for white. I like to play bishop e6. Bishop c5 is what I used to play, but bishop e6 I think is a bit trickier. Because about half the time players will either play this or this, which are both blunders. And the point of bishop e6 is black is threatening to take on e4. Should note that if takes, this line doesn't work because queen e2 and the queen is pinned. But if the bishop's here, then we can take the rook. So let's say white plays d4, there's takes, here, 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 and queen e2 we can take. So one small tidbit of Stafford Gambit prep. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back in less than 3 hours. And goodbye.